Around 2 weeks ago, the smoke generator of my BR24 stopped working. As I took the locomotive apart, I found it quite easy to remove the cab and the smoke box door, and this gave me the idea to make a small custom. I wanted to give the engine an open cab as I thought this would look kinda cool and a face too. Taking inspiration from a few pics I found online, I jumped into Inventor and started working. The cab was very easy to make, and on the same day I had a new cab for my BR24. The face was made the next day. Starting off with a rough base I made in Inventor, I jumped into Blender to make it smooth. I wanted to make use from the LED that was already installed in the engine, and so I decided to give the new face a headlamp. This worked out very well, and now the only thing left to do was to give the engine its number. The original engine, number 026, was a present from my great-grandfather, so I wanted to make the custom a homage to him. In the real world, 95 BR24s were built. The number 252 on my engine stands for the birthday of my great-grandfather, the 25th of February. Now let's get to his backstory. Number 252 was built in 1929 and worked on several branch lines in Germany, transporting goods and passengers. As the war came, number 252 was used to deliver armored vehicles to the front lines. On a cold spring day in 1943, 252 was shot by a Russian T-34 tank, luckily missing the driver and the fireman but leaving a gigantic hole in the cab. Not having the time and the money to repair him, 252 was put back into service and continued working in the war. When the war was over, 252 returned to passenger traffic and goods work. The passengers didn't like to ride behind the locomotive with a hole in it, and so, still not having the money for repairs, the cab was cut down just below the hole. When the BR24s were eventually withdrawn from service, they were sold off to different railways. 252 was purchased by the Fed controller and arrived in Soder via a ship at Brandon Docks. His job is still the same, pulling passengers and goods along the branch lines of Soder.